Hello to you, oh my Brathrandil and Mitrandil. I just came out of the gym. I just did my back workout, and before my back workout, I ran 1.6 kilometers, which is 1 mile, in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And my back workout was good. I did 2 sets of 10 pull ups and then 1 set of 6 pull ups plus 4 more with some breaks. So I cannot do exactly 3 sets of 10 completely, but the first two I was fine. So my back, yes. So yesterday I had a huge meal in the night. So I had one whole sweet potato, a huge piece of chicken breast, then one whole carrot, and a lot of then some oats with some peanut butter. So today I feel very my stomach is really fat today. I feel like that. So yeah, I feel a bit bloated today. Like my stomach feels a bit big now. So yes, apart from that, what's the good news? So today I had an interview with global media company. So I just realized when I did my research today that global media company is a company which owns all the best radio stations in England. So Heart FM, Smooth FM, Classic, all the big radio stations which are really hit in England. I really like all these, and also one more radio station, one more YouTube channel called LBC Broadcast, LBC Podcast, which I also watch sometimes. It's a political podcast, and yeah, so that's a huge global media company. And so the guy who interviewed me did not show his face. He was on Teams, and he had completely blocked his video cam, and I was on the webcam, and I talked to him, and he asked me about my current job, and also asked me some questions on Java. He asked me a lot of questions which I could answer well, apart from one which I could not answer, the simple question of what is S and O in solid. And I said S is for single responsibility, which is correct, but I forgot the full form for O. So solid O I did not remember. So then today I looked up on ChatGPT the actual definitions of all these, and I found that they were very simple concepts, and I already was using all of them, all the principles in my coding. So O stands for open and closed principle. Open and closed means open for extension and closed for modification. And L stands for Liskov substitution, which has something to do with superclass and subclasses. So which means that a superclass can be replaced by the subclasses if required. That's a very simple concept in Java anyway, in object-oriented programming. And I is for interfaces, something to do with interfaces. So basically it means that have one interface, instead of having one big interface with lots of methods, have so I think it's called interface separation or something, having small interfaces and many interfaces to cover those, have separate methods. And D is for, I again forgot what is D. So solid, D is for, I forgot again. I'll go back home and look it up. So that's a good point. So now I know what is solid from all those years of software development. Now I know what is solid, which is basically what I've been doing for the last 5 years. I even D I've been using it, but I don't really actually remember it as a concept, but it's all part of Java, and it's a well-known concept, but I don't really actually remember it as solid. Although I've seen in so many job interview, and yeah. So he also asked me about cloud infrastructure. So I answered that I've done AWS and Azure and Google Cloud Platform. And then he also asked me, I forgot to tell him about Google Firebase and Google, all those things which I've used. So I also explained him about what I did in AWS, and I explained to him about some other stuff, like he asked me my salary requirement. I said whatever is in the advertisement, and in the advertisement it's pretty high, but he said that do you have the leadership qualities to show that you can take this job? So I said yes, I've been mentoring graduate students, doing code reviews, and I have 10 years experience mentoring students as a researcher. So he will be passing on the information to his tech lead, and the tech lead will probably do an interview in the future if required. But I don't see any hope of this working out. As you can see in my last 3 interviews, I think almost 4 interviews this week have not been very good. Even the 2 interviews last week have not been very good. So now I have got a good idea of what I can do and how I can improve on my stuff. At least for one I've got a tech interview next week. So I have a technical round next week, which means that is the workshop, which is a gambling company. So they will be doing casinos and slot machines and all those things, online slot machines. So their website is called Realistic Games. So that's the summary of my job interview today. It's I think all these failed interviews for me are giving a good experience of what I should be looking forward to. And in fact, I'm learning a lot from failing these interviews and attending these interviews. I'm actually almost preparing for a future interview by attending all these interviews. So in a way, applying for jobs and attending job interviews is itself a good way to learn from your mistakes about job interviews. So learn the language learn how to interview by failing the interviews. So step by step you'll fail, and then you'll finally pass. Only problem is now I've got applied for almost 600 jobs, and I've only got, so these are the only interviews I have. I don't have any more further interviews coming up in the next weeks. So maybe something was right, something I've done right in the past, and I should keep continuing with that. And this week I probably applied for only about 100 jobs, and that would not be enough. I will have to start applying for at least another 500 jobs soon. Within this week I have to finish at least 500 jobs, yes. So I've done that, and today I also did Sabio trading on both my accounts. Both were working very, very well. As soon as my stock trading account opened, I saw that immediately the price had gone down. So instead of expecting maybe $1 or $2 profit, I got almost $150 profit. But when I clicked on confirm to close the trade, it had already gone up back to 93. So I got almost $86 profit. And then towards the end of the day, if I had just left it and forgot about it and focused on the stock, on the Forex account, everything would have been fine. But what I did was I did over trading. So I started to do over trading, and I looked up some other trades and started trying to get more and more trades. So I was not happy with $86 profit, and I kept on looking for new and new. So that's a gambling addiction, over trading, gambling addiction. So I felt very bad. In the end, I actually started losing money, and in one trade I lost $74. And towards the end of the day, I had now gone down from 100K to down by minus $17. So one of the accounts is minus 17, and one of the accounts is minus 3. So the Forex account. So my strategy today was working very, very well, going for very, very short trades and putting very less money into it, and trying to get profits from those. So for my Forex account, I was actually going on placing very, very small trades, and I was getting 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, something like that. And by the end of the day, I had almost $1 profit, and that was working very fine. But in the end, because of my over trading and the loss in my first account, I started I started revenge trading in my second account as well. So revenge trading is one of the major problems. So my strategy from next week onwards is to control yourself emotionally, stop being greedy, and what I will do is from next week onwards I'll post each and every trade that I do online, and then I'll keep track of every trade, and so I don't do any stupid stuff, and I keep giving myself good advice and keep my head in a good place. It's not a gambling casino. So follow your rules and don't get into over trading mode. The main reason you go into over trading mode is because either boredom, frustration, and not being able to do anything in your life, and also the financial pressures. That's what I learned from this the trader 6, so from the trading cafe yesterday. So these are the 4 reasons: boredom, financial pressure, not feeling of not doing any trading, and yeah, those are the 3 main reasons. There are 4 reasons actually: boredom, not trading, fear of not doing any trading. Third is financial pressures or frustration in life that you are not making any money, or you're losing your job or things like that in my case. So these are the 4 main reasons. So always keep a check mark on to keep these things away from your head, and focus only on the positives. So after that, so what else? So from next week I will make a video of each and every trade that I'm placing, and post all my day's trades online, maybe in a short video or something like that, and for example, the trade I place and the profit I got, I will place the trade, and I'll make it into a short and put it on YouTube. So that would be a good strategy. And maybe also I'll post everything I do online, so that I keep a record of what I'm doing. So now I'll go back home and start applying to jobs, or so going back home and start applying to jobs, or what else can I do? I will not be trading anymore. So no trading. Trading actually makes me kind of disturbed after the whole thing, because you end up losing money, and it gives you a bad feeling. And even if you win some money, you feel bad because you feel like you didn't make enough money. That's the problem. Like that financial pressure you have, I don't know when you will be losing that feeling. When will a man lose that feeling of not having enough, not being content, not being grateful for what you have? So at least I'm grateful for what I have today, which is only lost about $20 today out of $200,000. $20. So that's not even 0.0. So that's 0.01%. So I lost 0.01%, which is I'm very, very grateful for that. I can make up that money very easily if I follow the rules. Because today I won $86 because I was following the rules, and that's the reason, because I placed the trade on Monday or Tuesday, and today I got the profit on Friday. So you need to wait at least 3 or 4 days to get a profit. Yes. So that's what I'll be doing from now onwards. And the other strategy was to do quick trades, which was also kind of working. But another strategy that I learned of yesterday was Simon Pullen's technique, where you only look for M's and W's and heads and shoulders patterns, so pattern trading. And I saw that these were actually working. I could actually see all those patterns in the Forex stocks, Forex accounts. most of them were having the heads and shoulders patterns, and then they were dropping like crazy. So once you get a head and shoulder pattern, it starts to drop, and that's when you have the opportunity to make almost 1:6 profit. 1:6 risk to reward ratio. So that sounds pretty good actually, and I saw that it was going up like crazy. Like in a straight line, it goes straight up, and it's just amazing. So Simon Pullens, yeah, that's a very good experience I had today. Simon Pullens technique, and today I also got my new PC, which is the desktop PC, the desktop which I got for free from Amazon because I had returned my first one as it was defective, and I got that free because I removed my negative review from the account. And then I realized that when I got this PC, I connected it to the computer today. It was really having some internet issues. Maybe it was very slow. For some reason it was not connecting as fast as it should. For some reason this PC is the Dreamcast PC has some internet issues, and it has some problems. I think that's why they've given it to me for free. But I'll go back home now and start I've tried to install Chrome again. So I'll install Chrome, and then after installing Chrome, I'll check the speed again, and I'll post the results of that. So yeah, I'm excited about today's PC, and I'm grateful for having learned Simon Pullens method today. I'm grateful for having the new PC. I'm grateful for having not much loss, only $20 loss. Although I had almost $100 profit today. But learned some lessons today. Grateful for learning these lessons. So with that I will end my talk, and now I will go back home, have a shower and have a good meal, and play around with my PC, and then also start applying to hundreds of jobs, and also probably look up some stuff on how I can use my new PC to host my own domain, and create some apps and run the apps on my computer. Yeah, that sounds exciting. I can do some stuff in C++ or C or Rust, and I can put that on my portfolio's website, and I can forget about all these domain issues and act like a nerd. Yeah, so now I can go back home, and I will talk to you tomorrow.